Hello, everybody. Oh, goodness. Let's see if this thing is working. I think it's working. Yeah. All right. I'm looking for, I think it's Top-O-Matic, because I want to save lots and lots and lots of money. Let's go with buy it now. We'll go with in Marca. I don't want to deal with shipping either. Let's just see what we come up with. Okay. There's one for $46. That one looks a little smaller though. I kind of like the hundreds. The Injector. Because recently I had the epiphany that, cigarettes are $5 a pack. Give or take. Which means cartons are about 50. And, between buying a bag of tobacco and buying your, empty cigarette rolls, it's about $10. I mean, criminy fellas. Who wants to pay that much? Serious? I mean, I like smoking. I don't want to quit. I like it. I enjoy it. It's all good. I just don't want to go broke doing it. Hey, it's Iron Firehorse. How you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. I'm just kind of goofing off because it's Saturday. Let's take a look at this thing. This looks 45. I don't know if that's the one that I wanted though. I think I wanted the big one. But yeah, these machines are great. Yeah, this is the one I wanted. That one makes kings. This one makes 100. I like the, well, it's the same thing. Yeah, you can adjust it. Yeah, it should be. See if anyone else over here. Smokes are $12 in Canada. Well, let's see. $12. What would that be in American? I think our dollars are about $1 off, or I mean a quarter off. Well, I already had coffee. I cheated and had. I got the containers of iced coffee they have for cheap over at the grocery store. I went ahead and got some of them and mixed it in with a little milk because it's a little thick. And that's what I had for coffee this morning. It was actually quite nice. I think this here is what I'm going to get. Something like this. You figure you buy the machine, you never have to buy it again. You know what I'm saying? And gosh, you save tons of money. Tons of money. Let's go add this to the watch list. See if we can find the same thing cheaper. Let's see here. That's like $45. Which is not bad. I mean, you can buy this machine and the filter rolls and the tobacco for the cost of a carton, and then you never have to buy the machine again. I mean, you want to talk about saving money. This thing will pay for itself the first time you use it. Look at that. There's a used one for $35, free shipping. What? That's not bad. Let me take a look at this. See if there's anyone else. Let me check my people. How you doing, my people? I was really lazy and got a Tim Hortons. We don't have Tim Hortons where I am. Happy 150th, by the way. That's quite a milestone. My Canadian friends up north have been there for 150 years. Actually, you've been there a lot longer, because it was the War of 1812, where I believe the United States invaded you. Incidentally, during that war was a complete disaster, and we ended up getting our capital burned down. Incidentally, we never invaded Canada again. I mean, when you get your capital burned down, you take the hint. So, I don't know. Are those for rolling your own? These are well, I'll show you. I have the filter tubes. Let's type that in. CIGARETTETUBES. The filter tubes you can get for like $5, and basically, it's like a carton, only a little smaller, right? And it's just empty tubes. Okay, they're insanely expensive on the internet, but you can get them. I can get them at like any gas station for like $5. I wouldn't buy these on the internet. I'm just showing you this as an example. But you buy the tubes, you know, and that's what injects from this thing. This thing actually looks kind of dirty. You see the dirt down there in that thing? I don't know how well that's been taken care of. Got to be careful when you buy stuff secondhand. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, see, look at that. I don't know how much I like that. It might not matter, but still, you see the crust on there. But yeah, and that's what I've been doing. I've just been creatively stuffing my cigarettes with straws, which is a little ghetto, but it works. Hey, it's Strange Destiny. How you doing? Yeah. So yeah, you could there are machines that you can roll your own. There are machines you can do anything with. Some of them are really cheap. The Top-O-Matic brand is probably the best you can get. And the dang thing is chrome. I mean, you can't beat chrome and steel, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want that. No, stop entering. Delete. Okay. Search. Top-O-Matic. Okay. This is kind of like the basic. This is what you're going to want if you're going to, you know, start injecting your own tubes. It's basically a tube injector. You buy this thing once. You know, I get the tubes at $5, Walmart, or anywhere really. I don't know if Walmart's a Walmart probably does. Walmart might be a little high. It's like gas stations. It's a gas station thing. You see there, you know, in every gas station in America and Canada and all over you got the bags of pipe tobacco, and you just buy one of them for $6. It'll fill a carton. It's a carton worth of cigarettes and a bag of pipe tobacco. You know, you can buy that for $6, and the tubes get like a carton for less than $10. It's pretty awesome. It's the Peeping Egg. Good morning. How are you doing? I've decided to pop on here because it's Saturday, and why not? And I was looking, was kind of trying to look something up, and I buy my smokes a reservation for $23 a carton. That's cool. You can still do it cheaper than that, though. Believe it or not. The last bag of tobacco I bought was $6. And the tubes were like $4, so that's $10. And there was 200 tubes in there, so that was like 2 cartons worth of stuff for $10. I mean, doing it yourself is so much cheaper, even if you get a good deal. And that's kind of where I'm at. I woke up this morning thinking about a good deal. I'm going to add this to the watch list. You got to watch for shipping on eBay, which is why when I search for stuff, I usually like to click free shipping. You know, because man, they'll get you if you're not paying attention. Oh, that's cheap. I'll go buy one of that. Boom! You press the buy button, and you're committed to like $30 worth of shipping. It's a bummer, man. But wow, this thing is that's fancy. Let's look at it. Oh, that's electric. That thing will make the whole shebang. Look at this thing. Wow. Little cleaning gadgets. Power Roll 2 Top-O-Matic electric cigarette maker machine. Makes kings and hundreds. Yeah, you just put the thing in there and press a button and boom, boom, boom. It'll make them for you. That thing will probably pay for itself too after a couple uses. Look at this thing. I don't need anything that fancy, but dang. An electric one. This is, yeah, I like that. Let me go see how my people are doing over here. Whoa! Okay, wait. Hey, DW, I'm fabulous. Thank you. Well, of course you're fabulous. Iron Fire Horse, you know me. I gotta have something stupid to say no matter what. Hey, I am the king of saying stupid stuff, so it's all good. Electronic would be cool. You know, it would be cool. Them things are $100 though. I don't want to spend that much, but I don't really have to. I'm just gonna get my. I'm gonna get this at some point, probably soon. Yeah, it's so easy and a perfect tube filled every time. I know. Be right back. My poor children are starving. Oh no. Maybe they'll shush if I feed them. Yeah, you don't want to have the children be starving. That could be somehow I think they'll be okay, but okay, this one is $40 or best offer with free shipping. That's good. Oh, that guy. The picture's a little blurry, but I mean, this thing is made out of metal. You're not going to beat this thing up. Okay, I'm going to add to watch list. Where are you located? You're in Ocala, Florida. Okay, that's interesting. I found one for $40 with free shipping. Woohoo! This one is $42 free shipping. It's not a limited color edition. Since when do they make limited edition injectors? I guess it's a thing. I don't know. What else was I going to look up while I'm on eBay? I was going to look up something else I wanted. This will save me so much money. I mean, as poor as I am, $5 for a pack of cigarettes? No. I'm sorry. No, I ain't going to do it anymore. And I like smoking. I do. Let's see what we got over here. I need to get back to the country and roll a drum tobacco with rolling papers. So relaxing. I would highly recommend it. It's so worth it. I know, right? I've seen all kinds of reviews, and you know, for some reason I think when you're young, there's a stigma attached to rolling your own, because you know, well, that's just what old people do. Well, you know, now I'm 40, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take the plunge, because I don't have it's a stigma of old people doing it thing anymore. Gosh, I wish I did this years ago. I really do. But just recently, you know, I've decided to take the plunge, I suppose. So what are we looking at? Sorry, I was not paying attention right away. We were looking at an injector for cigarette tubes. Cigarette tubes come in little boxes. You get a box for $5. Don't buy them on eBay, obviously, because they're a little high. I mean, 6 boxes for 25 bucks isn't bad, but I mean, they're like $4 each at the corner store. I mean, you know, but you just buy your bag of tobacco and you make your own cigarettes and save crap loads of money. L&M for $4.20. I think L&M over here is about $3.50. I think it's almost $4. Almost. But anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. What else was I going to look up? Incidentally, I was gonna. There was a little guy in Florida, a friend's son. I was gonna send him something for his birthday, and I noticed Pez dispensers are kind of high right now. So if y'all have any, in fact, let me look that up. If y'all have any Pez dispensers in a box somewhere, go ahead and stick them on eBay, because now's the time. Seriously. They're going nuts. I don't know why, but I noticed that the other day. I was looking them up to send a kid. I was just going to send him a new one, and I couldn't find one for less than, like, you know, $3 or $4. It was a lot more than I wanted to spend. It was crazy. It's crazy how these things are exploding. For some reason, right now, the market is a little high. You know what I mean? So, if anyone has any Pez in a box, I do, but I'm keeping mine, because extremely limited Old Dominion Freight Line, $88 with 30 bids. Are you freaking kidding me? Wow, I'm the one that brought it up, and I still didn't see that coming. Okay, what do we got? I learned how to roll 40 years ago this summer. That is awesome. I need to quit smoking, period. I just don't want to. You know what? I think I'm going to explain something to you about cigarettes, and it's why I decided to go to the more natural pipe tobacco thing. If you notice on a pack of cigarettes, and look on a pack of cigarettes, for ingredients, it does not say tobacco. Okay, it says, you know, 20 premium cigarettes. You know what they do is they make a kind of a tea out of tobacco, and that's how they add the chemicals to it. And they put in a really, really thin kind of paper to soak up the tea, and that's actually what they put in the tubes to make cigarettes with. So you're not actually smoking tobacco when you smoke cigarettes. You're smoking tea-infested chemical water. Now, when I started smoking from the bags that I've been buying, you know, just the pipe tobacco, I mean, I can feel myself breathing better. Honestly, I can feel myself. I'm not, you know, winded as much. I'm an old fat guy. Okay, I mean, I used to be able to walk 10 miles without a problem, and you know, I've been winded a lot. Well, I started smoking these, and I'm not anymore. So I think it's like a more natural. The pipe tobacco is more natural. I mean, you look on a bag of pipe tobacco, it says ingredients, it says tobacco. You look on a pack of cigarettes, for ingredients, it does not say tobacco. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of scary. Figured I'd throw that out there. Let's see, what are we saying? Dropping my kids off in a week or so near Johnstown. Can't wait for the house to be quiet. Peace and quiet is cool. My in-laws always buy cigs here in Virginia, then they come visit PA. They're very expensive. They need to go this route. I love Pez containers, really trendy now. I know, right? They used to be like $1 a pop, and now they're just skyrocketing, and the old ones are getting really expensive. It's crazy. I have a Pez that we're not collecting anymore. Do you want them? Well, yeah. Sure, pets. I used to collect them years ago, and I tell you what I did is I don't know if it was car insurance or something to do with the house. I needed to pay a bill, and I had this collection. It was huge. I had hundreds and hundreds of them, and I sold it. I mean, I sold it for a lot because there were a lot there, but I sold my collection years ago, and I've kind of regretted it ever since. And I sold it to pay a bill. Probably sold it right here on eBay too. In fact, I was like, man, I don't think tobacco by itself is natural. Is it harmful? Maybe I'm wrong, but as bad as a chemical mix we smoke. Yeah, the cigarettes are a tea. It is a chemical mix. And then paper is dipped. You can actually, and I'll tell you what you do. If you smoke pipe tobacco, right, and then smoke a cigarette, you can actually taste paper. Okay? If you smoke regular cigarettes, you can actually taste paper. It's kind of freaky, man. Who's 40? DW? I'm 42. My body says I'm around 85 today, but my mind says I'm around 16. I know, right? You just blew my mind, DW. Never knew about how cig tobacco was made. Oh, it's so gross. Seriously, cigarettes are so. I mean, you're not smoking tobacco. You're literally smoking paper-soaked tea mixture of chemicals, and they make a tea out of the tobacco and add crap to it. It's crazy. I don't know how they get away. That's why they've been sued so many times over the years. I mean, they really haven't gotten away with it. Is drum tobacco, pipe tobacco? I gotta check into pipe tobacco. I think any kind of tobacco that doesn't come from Winston or Pall Mall, anything that doesn't come from them is probably fine. I got a bag, it just says pipe tobacco on it, and it'll say tobacco right on the bag. If you notice, the government, when they went on their war on cigarettes, they didn't go to war over pipe tobacco because pipe tobacco has always been natural. It's a different product. Let me see. My phone's autocorrect is lame. Seriously, I hate autocorrect. I gave my Pez to some bratty kids, lol. Maybe they'll appreciate it one day. I seriously have to get into rolling my own. They make these little machines to make good cigs. I'll get one of those. Oh, I know. And I'll show you what the little machine looks like, too. It's right here. I've been looking at them all morning. Because I'm going to get one of them. Just remember Top-O-Matic. It's like the high-end brand of rolling cigarettes. And you get one of these puppies. The dang thing is made out of chrome. I mean, it's not going to break. You know what I'm saying? And they're supposed to be the best out there. So yeah, man, I'm glad I could save somebody some money. Don't get it the little cheap ones made in China. I bought an injector made in China, and I was just tearing up my tubes, and it wasn't really working, so I gave up on the Chinese one. They're all over the place and not being respected. Time to take them away. I know, right? Look up old metal toys. Sure, why not? I can do that. I am on eBay after all. Old metal toys. Toya. Okay. I don't know how to spell today. There's a little truck for $24. You know a better way to look this up? If you have old stuff, you see where the search button is here on eBay. You click advanced. I want to show you something. I want to show you something real quick. And what you do, where is it? Sort by. Where was it? What we want to do is search for things that have been sold, because then you'll have a better idea of what your stuff is worth. And I forget how to search for that. Search for things. Where was that? No, that's not what I want. Yeah, if you search for stuff that's already been sold, and if you have that stuff, then you'll know. And I don't remember where the setting is. It's driving me crazy. I'm like talking to you guys about it. Gonna show you how to do it, and I can't find it. Sort best match. Distance. No, that's not it either. View. What is this? No, it's just gallery. Bummer. I can't find it. Well, you know what I mean. What I was trying to do. I've seen it somewhere. Can't remember. LOL. Wonder if I could get one in Canada. Yeah, they sell them there too, I'd imagine. Canada, it's like the same country, only more polite. How do the moving ones work? Well, if you're talking about these, they TIC. If you're talking about these, you have a crank, right? Here's a good picture. Let's look at this one. You stuff your backy in the hole. You see the little hole there, and you put your, I guess, your cylinder, your tube, right there. You can't see where I'm pointing. You put your tube in there, and I'd like to see one, if they have an example. Do you have an example of one that's loaded? But yeah, you just turn the crank and it chunk. Pretty nifty. Anyway, we were looking for old metal toys. Look at this, an old Willie Jeep trailer. See, there's a difference between somebody wanting to sell something for an amount and stuff that's already been sold for that amount. I'd like to be able to look up stuff that's already been sold. Yeah, see, look. Show only sold listings. There it is. I found it. So now you know if you have something like this, it's sold for that much. You know what I'm saying? Or a vintage antique model toy truck hood part sold for almost 20 bucks. That's handy. And it looks like it was over here on the right. But yeah, it's a good way to price your stuff. If you want to sell stuff on eBay, want to know how much it sold for, you kind of have an idea of what you're going to get. eBay's cool like that. I don't know why that stuff is coming up with old toys. Old metal toys. Okay. And I have plastic things. That doesn't make sense. But I digress. Let's go see what my folks are talking about. It's Marta Laura Zayas. How you doing? Oh, goodness. Come by to say hello to everyone. I love this community. It's always sharing love and promoting kindness. I know it's nifty in it. Hi, strange destiny in our hearts. Canadians aren't polite. They're just phony. My grandfather was, I think he was a Quebecer. He spoke French a lot. So I don't know. I'm probably allowed to make fun of them because I have a quarter Canadian, which is I would probably explain my affinity for maple syrup. I don't know. Hey Marta, I'm glad you decided to show up. Germans are mean. That's why I don't have a lot of friends. Um, I wouldn't say anybody's particularly mean. Some are just a little feistier than others. We'll go with feisty. Yes, feisty is a good word. See, if you have this old rare ambulance here looking thing, it's sold for $8.99. Gives you an idea of what stuff sells for. This is stuff that has already been sold. And apparently this X-Men thing are pretty popular, I reckon. This was a best offer accepted. Don't know what the best offer is. Very old vintage antique toy soldier with metal gun barrel. $12. Huh. Neat. Wow. That's pretty neat. Yeah, let me show you where I eventually found that. Under show only, returns accepted, completed listings, sold listings. So if you look under sold listings, like I said, it'll tell you how much your stuff, you know, gives you an idea. It can be helpful. I try to be helpful once in a while. It doesn't happen a lot, but actually say what we mean and mean what we say, and many people can't handle that these days. That's true. I'm from Scotland. I've just lived in Canada most of my life. Yeah, there's a lot of Scottish over there in Nova Scotia. Of course, that was a Nova Scotia was a Scottish colony. It was the only Scottish colony, and in fact, it if I believe my history right, it actually bankrupted the entire country, and that is when Scotland and England had to bail them out, and that's when they kind of got the union going, because they were so intertwined financially at that point. They were like, well, we're kind of one country, so let's just roll with it. But yeah, it's Nova Scotia, man. It bankrupted Scotland. That was hardcore. Let's see, I suppose feisty is a good word to describe me. Yeah, man. Now that sounds as if I said about Germans. No, okay. Germans are not mean. Okay, not mean, got it. Okay, Marta, well, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate the input and the hello. Feisty Flatwood video, sorry. I've always been in Ontario. I don't remember when I went through it. I was a kid. We were driving through for something. I don't remember. Oh, goodness. Man, I tell you what. I'm going to go get me some more iced coffee. Let me put you down for just a second. I will be right back. Goodness. All right, I'm back. Okay, let's see, what were we looking for? Old metal toys. There was something I was going to look up, and I don't remember what it was. Don't remember. Something I was going to look up on eBay. Something that I needed. What was it? I didn't remember. Huh. Yeah, I really don't have a clue. It's kind of a bummer when I forget stuff. Um, well, you know what we could do? We could just go to folks' channels and the folks that show up and do shout outs. That sounds like a good idea. Let's go to your channel and we'll go to your channel. The Peeping Egg. I know I'm following you. And I must not be following you on this channel. I must be following you on my other one. It's kind of confusing sometimes when I have two channels and I follow somebody and it's like, am I following you here or am I following you there? Oh goodness, looks like a lot of pretty creative content. Huh, that's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. I know I've been here before. I bet you're being followed by my other channel. A cute little puppy whoppy. Let me look at Iron Fire Horse. Videos there. Looks like an adventure just waiting to happen. I thought you had more videos than that. Did some disappear? I didn't know. And somebody left me a message over here. Oh, my new video for the day posted. I schedule my videos ahead of time. And I have a video posted today. Oh yeah. Landscape, a photo slideshow. Huh. That just posted at 9. Let's see what we got here. I guess gotta make a new channel banner and update. You know what? That is very important. In fact, I just made a new channel banner this morning for my channel. Every time you do stuff like that, YouTube is like, hey, you know, they're updating something. And whenever they think your page is being updated, well, they think that you're just cool as heck. So every month or so, I like to just swap out the photos on my channel just to make it look like I'm updating something. Oh, goodness. We need more videos from Irene. Yeah, we do. Just burn some fat wood, Irene. It'll be binge watching. We actually got some around here. There's some super saturated pine. I was on a trail the other day and I saw some. Gotta figure all that stuff out. What was I doing? I don't really remember what I was doing. No, I came on here because I was looking up the cigarette stuff, and I wanted to look up something else too, and I didn't remember what that. Oh, I know what I need. Okay, I got it now. I know what I was gonna look for. I know what I was doing. All right, I actually need a webcam, although I don't like buying things. I'd rather trade for stuff. I want to know. Let's see. Let's go with buy it now. We'll go with stuff in North America. We'll go with free shipping. Okay, there's a cool looking webcam for $8 and free shipping. Huh. Okay. I decided I wanted to price webcams and I forgot what I was going to do, but yeah, that's actually pretty cheap. I just kind of wanted to know a range I was expecting. It's a little less than I thought. I figured it'd be like 20 bucks, but looks like you can get a bunch of decent ones for well under 10. Which is pretty neat. Pretty neat. Wonder if you could use them as like security cameras or something. You probably could, I'd imagine. Okay. Let me just go up here and open up a couple of them. And add to watch list. Add to watch list. Just so. Yeah. Well, it looks pretty, doesn't it? The one that I have doesn't work. Okay, so I found a couple, pretty cheap. I'm gonna go compare them later. I don't really have to do that right now. Let's see. Where are we? It's illegal to cut any wood and move it here unless you have private land. Oh wow, no way. I've never heard of such a thing. It's because of disease. We're losing tons of trees. Oh, that's a bummer, man. Can't go out into the woods and cut yourself some fat wood and bring it home. Oh my gosh. I need a good webcam also. Glad you're looking at those. Yeah, seriously. I just found, like I said, two. All I did was the stipulations were buy it now, North America, free shipping, you know. And the first two were under $10. I mean, heck yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And this one seems popular. This one was $8. It's already had 2,200 sold. I mean, that's not bad. 3.5 millimeter. It's got a mic too. Huh. Pretty sweet. Yeah, you don't want to do anything on private property. Uploading my newest video as we speak. We'll fix the thumbnail later. That's what I do. There's a way to put thumbnails on the live streams before you actually live stream. I just haven't figured out what that is yet. So I usually come back after the fact and you know, put it in later. So I had a blast messing with a Windows tech scammer. Hee hee. Is that like legal? I don't know. But do you have TubeBuddy or something like that? Peeping egg. I have TubeBuddy. I sure do. I'll show you. I'll show you. Show you TubeBuddy. I can go to Channelytics and I can be like, hey, Iron Firehorse only has one tag. Nah, you're okay. Views all time. That's like since the beginning of time itself, which was like a long time ago. Looks like your first month you got over 1,000 views, which is really awesome. I think my first month I got like 2 views, and that was because I watched my own videos. Man, subscribers, you're doing fine. You're moving on up. You'll be fine. But yeah, I have the YouTube buddy, and it's pretty cool. I mean, it gives me information. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with this information yet, but I guess it's pretty cool. I thought I had YouTube buddy, but it's not showing up anymore since I added my kids' channels. I think all you got to do is just reinstall it in the browser, because it's not a program that goes on your hard drive. It's a program that goes on your browser, and sometimes you might even be able to just turn it on. It might just be off. Let me go to, is it in Tools? Yeah, it should be in extensions because YouTube Buddy is an extension, I think. Yeah. See, I have Keep and Pinterest and Polyvore and Tumblr and all this great crap that isn't enabled. YouTube Buddy is an extension. I have that enabled. So it's right there. It's probably still on your computer. You just have to click the enable thing. It probably just disabled itself for whatever reason. I don't know. I could imagine. I didn't pay for it. Maybe that's why. I don't have the paid version either. Could you check mine too? Well, yeah. Sure. All right. Let's go over there. Channelytics. You got, wow, look at all your tags. Neat. You got, I like to do all time. Yeah, it says you don't have any subscribers, which sometimes it's a little glitchy. I mean, you obviously have some, but views. Well, now it's acting silly. Now it's not giving me right information. There it goes. Neat. Yeah, you're doing fine. Moving right along. What was I doing? I'm getting my laptop up. Not sure where to start with seeing up my channel and editing. Gotcha. We'll reinstall it. Thank you, DW. Well, you're welcome. What I did to my channel this morning, I changed the avatar too on Google. It didn't show up yet as the change, but I have the different mountain backdrop. Nobody will probably notice because of my channel. It's always a mountain backdrop, but doesn't matter if subs notice it or not. It just matters if Google notices that I changed something. So that's what I did there. Yeah, the peeping egg is doing fine. I didn't see anything wrong with it at all. Let's see. Okay, good. You got the extension going again. Sweet. I've been pimping myself out. You know what? That's what you got to do on the internet. You gotta say, hey, you need to visit my channel. That's what I do. I'm telling you. I'm everywhere, but yeah, I'm happy with what I found. Apparently, you can get a decent webcam for like crazy cheap. I think this is the one that I have that doesn't work, which is really fancy looking, isn't it? But it doesn't matter if it's fancy looking if it doesn't work. You know what I mean? But yeah, I have a Logitech with a little clip like that. I traded for something. I never buy my equipment. I'm incredibly cheap. You can ask my ex. She'll tell you. She's like, yeah, man. He's like incredibly cheap. She will straight up tell you. Oh, goodness. Thank you so much, DWW. How much are you paying for YouTube Buddy to be able to pull all that up? I have the free plan. You can actually, there is a paid plan, and that's a good question. There is a paid plan, and I just don't use it. In fact, you're over here, your little launch pad for the YouTube Buddy. It gives you all kinds of options and all. And I can't use most of them because I'm not on the paid plan. You know, that's their shtick. That's the gimmick to get you to buy stuff. I just don't need it, so I just have the basic. But yeah, I don't pay anything to bring up that stuff. Sorry, back Wi-Fi issues. Well, I'm sorry you have Wi-Fi issues. My Wi-Fi is, well, I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere in West Virginia, and it usually works, but it's usually not the best. You know, like if there are a lot of people in town that just decide to be on the internet at the same time, you know, it's a little slower. uh, I've tried to put a banner on from my phone, never works. Um, you know, what you do, and this might sound a little ghetto, but it's actually, I've done this before and it works. Email yourself the pictures you want to put on as your banner. Email them to yourself, and then go down to the library, check your email, and just attach it that way on a computer down there. Just make sure you log out of everything. But yeah, if your phone's giving you a hard time, you know, of course it's easy for me to say because I have a library just right around the corner. It's full of you know, desktop computers. But yeah, just email it to yourself. Find yourself a desktop, get it down there. You know what I'm saying? That'll work. Oh, cool. So I can pull up these statistics without having to pay. I know, right? Let's be nosy and look at other people. Because I know that's what you want to know. Hey, Granny Monster isn't here, so we can pick on her. All right. So we're at the Granny Monster channel. Click the Channelytics button. And subscribers, last 30 days, she's of course whooping me. All time, whooping me again. Let's go to views. Dang, just recently she's been getting a lot of views. Good for her. Well, yeah, that's Granny Monster. 1.7 million, in fact. Huh. Dang, Granny. Good for you. Let's look at, who else do we know? I don't know. You guys probably know Penny. She does videos about that woman stuff that I don't understand. Don't understand the woman stuff. Let's do all time. She's got some pretty solid tags. Tags on her channel. Of course, she's whooping me in subscribers. She's got 2,500. I'm whooping her in views, but she's I've been doing this longer, so you know. But yeah, it looks like the first month she's got like 4,000 views. If the analytics is right, it might be a little glitchy, but you know, gives you a basic idea. Sometimes close enough is just good enough. Let's see. Where were we? Would be happy to help you. Can't type today. Sweet peepee, that would be great. I'll get back to you on that. I'm trying to figure out my sticker and logo. I know, right? Oh man, I tell you what. I have, let me show you what I have. I have no excuse, basically, to not have a sticker and a logo. And the reason why I have no excuse is because I have a Zazzle account with like what, 15 stores in it. I mean, I really have no excuse, literally, to not have stickers. You know what I'm saying? They're just 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 stores. I have no excuse to not have stickers for my channel. Oh goodness, I need to get on the ball and figure something. In fact, while we're talking about that, let's look for that. Let's look for, see if I can't make some stickers. There you go, stickers. Oh, can put whatever graphic you want on these. I just want to. You got lots of different kinds. I don't really want a bumper sticker. I'm looking for cheap is what I'm looking for. A sheet of 6 for $5. Sheet of 20 for $5. That's even better. Okay. Sheet of 4, sheet of 20. Sheet of 20 for $5. That's not bad. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are on Zazzle or not, but it just makes things easier when you can figure it out yourself, you know what I mean? Plus, because you're not getting a commission, you get your own discount for buying your own stuff. I guess that's how that works. This classic round one here, you get 20 of them for $5, which is 1.5 inches. Okay, so you get 1.5 inches round, a sheet of 20 for $5. That's not bad. Customizable things right there. There you go. Bada bing. Let me see what the conversation thinks about that. I love editing stuff. It's amazing what all you can do. You don't have a sticker either. Really need to get you one. New vid ready. Woohoo! I'm really liking this live stream. Everyone else is probably still sleeping. I know, right? Well, you know, who decides to do a live stream at like 9 o'clock in the morning, and now it's 10, but that doesn't even make sense on a Saturday morning. But yeah, thanks for liking it. I just got a free 7-day trial from Video Blocks. 20 free, copyright-free downloads for 7 days. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'd still be careful. I don't copyright-free doesn't mean public domain. So that means you didn't have to pay for its use, but you might have to. I don't know. I generally have trust issues with things like that. Yes. Anyway, back to Zazzle. You can, you know, make your own little store or just privatize it just for yourself. But I'm actually kind of liking this deal here. All I need to do is figure out what my logo is, and you can add an image and add text and things like that. But yeah, I'm actually liking this size. 1.5 inches is very, very shippable. It's easy to pop that in an envelope. Pop a couple of them in an envelope, you know. So if you go to Zazzle, you could probably get your stickers. I don't know if they're cheaper there, but they'll be better quality if they're not cheaper. But yeah, I guess that's all I got. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to look up the cigarette stuff, and I got that out of the way. And I wanted to look up the webcams, and I got that out of the way. Then we were talking about stickers, so I found a good size that I like. So I'm out of material, guys. I guess I should probably just end. I don't know what else to talk about. Oh goodness. Well, it's been a good solid hour, so I guess that's something. But yeah, I appreciate you guys stopping by and giving me your input and your wisdom. That's awesome. And yeah, I guess I'll end it here. See y'all in the. Oh wait, you have a quick copyright question. Okay. Okay, what is your copyright question? 9 times out of 10, all you have to do to appease people is just give them credit in the, what am I trying to say? In the description. I mean, if you make an attempt, usually, and if a content creator comes along and sees that you've made an attempt, they're usually cool about it. But, you never know. I'm using a short clip of Colby from Blondie in a new video. Of course, YouTube is telling me I can't monetize it because of that. It's less than 15 seconds. Well, okay, here's the thing. If it'll draw people to your channel, and if it's a good quality video, don't even worry about monetization. Honestly, if it'll get you views, when you're a small channel, views are more important because let's be honest, you're not going to get paid anyway. So you want to focus on views. You want to focus on interesting content to get people to the channel. And if it's cool, hey, you know, go ahead, post it. Don't even worry about monetization. If it'll help your channel rake in some views, then it'll help your channel rake in some views. You know, that's what I think about that. I mean, I've done that too. There's been a couple things that I've posted, and oh well, you can't because of music, and this isn't working. I just don't care. I'll do it anyway, you know, and not even worry about it. I mean, you know, 10,000 views. It seems like a lot, but you'll be there in no time. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't worry about it too much. I think you'll be okay. Like I said, I'd just post it anywhere, not worry about monetization. It's Granny Monster, just as I'm about to end the stream. That's great. Oh, how you doing, Granny? Are you having a nice day? I'm having a nice day. I was having an epiphany about stuff, and we were talking about everything from cigarettes to Pez dispensers and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I'm not making any serious money from this either right now. Basically, I'm probably going to have my next payout next month, and that's only my second payout from doing this since 2012, you know. Although, no, that's a lie. I can't really say that. I I didn't decide to be a YouTuber until my first payout, which was last year. So, you know. So, and that's okay. That's okay. Let me try to light this thing up. I just rolled it a little while ago, so I'm gonna try to. Oh, wait. I'm getting tobacco all over the place. Oh, yes, on fleek, on point. Very good, very good. I feel a little awkward. I don't know if you guys know this, but my microphone is actually from a karaoke video machine, a video game on a PlayStation 2, and it has absolutely no business whatsoever working on this computer, but it does. It does work on this computer. I don't know why, but yeah. So I have a video game karaoke microphone, which is incredibly ghetto, but I guess that's my way. Well, that's cool. If you get your first payout next month, mine is, I think it's what, 1,200 views for $1 or something. I don't remember what it is. I could look at my analytics and figure it out. Let me see here. Let's go to Dave. Let's go to, I don't remember what it was. Analytics will tell me. They pay out for every $100. Let's see. Conspiracy theories are doing well right now. So if you have a conspiracy theory, they're usually well represented in my top 5 best performing videos. Let me look for something here. All right. My cigarette went out because it's a real cigarette with real tobacco. I have to keep relighting it. And if I'm not on top of it, that's the only thing. It does get ashes everywhere. And, yeah, the hot part likes to fall off onto my trousers. But, you know, I'm only saving like $150 a month, so screw it. Anyway, what was I looking at? I don't remember. No. Okay. Estimated revenue is per 28 days. So right now I'm almost at $20, and basically that's a good way a gauge of where you're at. They pay out at about 100, and so it looks like 20,000, about 20,000 minutes is a little less than $20. 20,000 minutes watched, less than $20, or maybe about 12,000 views, $17. That's just kind of a gauge. You could figure out kind of about where you're at. It's not precise because the stats go up and down like a yo-yo daily, which is kind of a bummer. But if you keep track of it, it makes sense because there is kind of a flow to it. Let's see what folks are talking about. I'm on YouTube for the fun of it. I know, right? And hanging out with awesome people like yourself. Yeah, I started YouTube mainly to make my online Zazzle store videos and goofing around with some buddies, and I would just start posting stuff and posting stuff and posting stuff, and next thing you know, I have over 1,200 videos, which is a lot. Yeah, I wasn't going to monetize, but then again, I wasn't planning on doing videos either. I know, right? I actually had a friend monetize it for me, and I don't know where. I think he moved. He was in Florida or something for a while. If it works, roll with it. I know, right? Incredibly ghetto. Totally. Papa Texas just did a video on that. Made a lot of sense to me. Yeah, he's good people. Or was that about pop sugar and teeth? Gonna have to see that. I really messed up my teeth with this cherry Coke. Man, I used to love that. But dark soda now, it gives me a serious stomach ache. Every time I drink dark soda, it'll tear me up on the inside. It's a total bummer, man. Total bummer. Yeah, monetizing videos. That's what I was talking about. And my videos, like I said, my top producing, okay, fixing a pincer nail with a glue gun. Did you see that? Puerto Rico, which I would consider news. Couple conspiracy theories, and this is like a how-to live stream. This is news. Looks like a video game made my top 10. But yeah, this is what's giving me my most views right now is, conspiracy theories and things like that, which is interesting. It's interesting, that sort of thing. Real time, I don't know, 21 people watching in the last hour. I guess that's good. I don't know. Nobody seems to be watching the videos that I've just recently posted, except for the Happy Mob. That one actually went over pretty well. Not a lot of people watched it because, of course, I do my live streams at like weird random times, and I don't tell anybody. And I know they would do a lot better if I bothered to advertise a little, but when you just don't care, it all works out. You know what I'm saying? It's about the truth. When Dave doesn't care, everybody wins. I'm totally addicted to cherry Coke, and I totally understand, and I hope your tummy can handle it better than mine could. I get grumpy if I don't have it, just like coffee and smokes. Yeah, your body gets used to certain things, and it gets used to chemicals, and if you don't keep pumping them in, it'll think something's wrong, and you'll get withdrawals. That's how humans are made, which is kind of unfortunate. But it is what it is. It's sort of like we can't really eat meat from carnivores without getting sick. I don't really know what's up with that. we can eat meat from omnivores, but we have to cook it thoroughly, you know, like your chicken and your pork. But beef, you don't necessarily have to cook. But you know, they're straight up vegetarian, so you can eat a raw beef burger without dying. It's very interesting dynamic. See, Granny, when I was drinking, and no longer do, loved slow gin and coke. Years later, cherry coke came out, and now that tastes like it. But for sure, both can tear up the stomach. Totally. I'm sitting here in agony. Busted half my back tooth for weeks. Ooh, man. Yeah, you got to take care of your teeth. I had my uppers removed because they were giving me a hard time. Um, I, it's a pain, man. I rarely drink. In Germany, I used to drink Cola Weizen. You mix Coke with a good German Weizen type of beer, and it's delicious. Yeah, you got to take care of your teeth. Man, mine are like gone. Mine are hopeless. There's really nothing that can be done for them, but if you can save them and take care of them, do it, you know. Now they're saying that flossing is useless and rinsing is more important than anything else, and I mean every single year they come out with a new thing that was everybody does that you're not supposed to do that anymore, and this is better, and you can't win. It's crazy. It's crazy. I totally dig it. Was there another analytical thing I was going to show you? I don't remember. I barely even remember what I was doing. Oh, traffic sources. It's important to know where your traffic sources are because your ranking on YouTube, and they give everybody rankings. You know how often you're going to show up in somebody's YouTube search. You know, is kind of important to know these kind of numbers. YouTube likes dealing in bulk, so having playlists and things like that is important. You know, I get apparently like 2,000 views a month from other people's channels. Browse features, I'm not even really sure what that is. Playlists, I get a bunch of views from playlists. YouTube search and YouTube suggested videos are my highest, so that's what needs to kind of be cultivated. You know, it's important to know this sort of stuff. It's like boring, nerdy, numerical crap that's really important. The numbers that'll make or break you kind of thing. Oh, goodness. I don't know what else to talk about. Somebody give me a subject. I want a subject. And while I'm waiting for you to come up with a subject, I'm going to look for something else on eBay. How about... let's look up more filter tubes. G-A-R-E-T-T-E. Filter tubes. Oh, okay. So you get 5 cartons for $17. Huh. The one I bought, I actually bought one online, and it was just one of them for like $7 or $8. Here's one for $5.60, free shipping. That's not bad. Of course, they're $4 at my corner store, but that's 100mm tubes, 250. No, 200 tubes per box. Yeah. That's okay. It's a little high online. I don't know why I looked that up again. Probably just because I can. All right, so somebody's probably giving me something to talk about. So let me look. Oh, yeah, Granny's teeth look great. I'm so glad you're telling me that. My teeth are reason. I don't usually show myself in videos. Seriously, seriously. Okay, you got people like me. Of course, I don't show myself much because it's just the way I shoot. But who is it? Pissed off redneck porn. I don't think he has any teeth at all. I mean, it's okay, man. It's okay. I'm sure you look fabulous. I wouldn't worry about it. Um, yeah, you can show yourself in videos. It'll be all right. That's a little pricey for the tubes. Yeah, it is. I'd rather get it. You can go into any tobacco store and get a big old pouch of just kind of like a dry cut pipe tobacco for nothing, and fill a couple of cartons worth of cigarettes in it for $8. I mean, it's incredibly cheap. Incredibly cheap. I don't know why I bought cigarettes, and cigarettes aren't even real anyway. It's just kind of like dried out tea paper stuffed into a tube. It's no wonder they got sued by everybody. I mean, come on. Calling the dentist on Tuesday. They won't even let me make an appointment without paying for the examination first. Dang, that's hardcore, man. Yeah, it is about money only, isn't it? I'm telling you. Hey, rolling papers are even expensive up here now. Tripled in price in the last year. Yikes. What are rolling paper anyway? It's just kind of a thin, I don't know. There's got to be another product you can like buy and just make the rolling papers. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be a way. I like big pouches. Maybe shouldn't have typed that. Well, Granny, everybody has their thing. And if you like big pouches, who am I to judge? You know, it's all good. Oh, brother. Anyway, yeah, I've completely run out of stuff to talk about, guys. So I'm probably going to end this here. I do appreciate you stopping by. It's been fun. It's been a pleasant Saturday morning chat, and I appreciate you guys showing up and hanging out for a bit, and it's been awesome. I'm going to go smoke some of my cigarettes, and every time I pick one up, I get ashes and junk falling all over me, and that's okay because it's cheap. So, anyway, thanks again for stopping by. I will see you all on the flip side, and I am out. I got to get my day going and do some stuff.